Starting off in Giant's Hager, there's some new sales and I want to get a couple of things. So there's my list: spinach, cream cheese, ornaments. I want to look at a few things, and I know some of you like to see the stores. Giant's Hager is a Canadian discount store, and some stores are really nice, and some of the older stores can be really small and not so nice. But I'm thankful that the one that I go to is pretty nice, and I'm looking for pajama pants. And I really like a certain material, and these Grinch ones are really cute, and they have all of the matching pajamas here, all different prices. Like these ones are $12 for children, $20 for adults, and this material is really nice, and you can, make it work for your budget. But then the licensed ones are a little bit more expensive. So I was just kind of taking a look to see what they had, and I think I'm kind of looking at the Grinch ones, and I don't want to leave it too late because I know that they won't be here. But they have all sorts of Grinch for everybody in your family, and you can get socks in different sizes, and it really works for whatever your budget is or for whoever you want to buy the pajamas for. I'm going to take a little look at the clothes, and as soon as I saw this, I thought of Rhinestone Cowboy. So I thought that was cute, but I like their sweatshirts. I just don't really like the words on them. They are lightweight, they're pretty affordable, and they have different designs. I'm just kind of taking a look. I don't need anything. I have a confession. I did buy this a few weeks ago, the little gingerbread shirt, $22. I thought it was a good price, and maybe you'll see it sometime in Vlogmas, and they have the leggings and everything, but I'm just kind of taking a look. And the thing about Giant's Hager is a lot of the clothes are affordable, and they have, whatever you like, more free-flowing clothes. They have more fitted stuff. They have clearance racks here, like these pants here were marked down to $14 from $18. And then they have a whole regular size section. But, for people that need to dress up a little bit for work, I know a lot of women that buy their clothes here. And I actually thought the sweater wasn't too bad for $18, but I can't wear anything too heavy. But it's kind of hit or miss. Some things are really nice and other things not so much. But the prices are pretty reasonable. $29 for a sweater. Lots of really nice cardigans and a little shackle jacket or whatever they're called. $42. It's on sale for $29. That's a really great price, but I don't need anything. And then I saw some licensed t-shirts. This was pretty picked over. There was no large or extra large. It was all small and medium, but a pretty good price, $12 for licensed t-shirts. They have a lot of Christmas that isn't the brand name, but I thought this was really cute. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and Andrew hasn't gotten a Christmas sweater yet this year, so $25. I thought that was pretty good for peanuts. And same with the kids' clothes. You can get all of the fancy dresses here for a little bit of a better price for their Christmas pageants or for family pictures or just something festive. They have every price range, and I think there has been a lot of recalls with a lot of things, so you kind of have to be careful. But if they're just going to wear it for a short amount of time, I'm pretty sure, there's a lot of families getting items here. And then they also have a lot more pajamas for all of the men and the women. And I saw this here, a pizza mountain adventure. Andrew loves pizza, but they have some really nice ones here too for the men, some lightweight, the flannel ones. They have onesies and lots of pajama pants for all sorts of different prices. But Andrew's kind of like me. He runs very warm, and at night, he doesn't need anything too heavy. But there's a lot of really cute ones here for all of your favorite characters or anything else that you might want. They do have some really good sales. So the cookies are on for $2 a package, for anybody that makes anything with Oreos. And they had pasta on sale last week, so I picked it up. And then all of the different cookies. I know my mom used to buy those Vortman cookies and then the Oreos and the Ritz, but I have what I need already picked up. I started early. And then their freezer section's a lot of deep freezes. And then they did have some flavored coffee here, but I just find I'm not a lover of it. And then to have a whole big package of all of these flavors, I'm loving the advent calendar, and I will stick with it. So this is what I wanted to get, was the cream cheese. So depending on the expiry date, I was either going to get 4 or 6, and there was a limit of 5. And then they have more cookies here, all of the celebration, everything that's on sale, they have in big bins. Steve tried these before. I don't know if he likes them. I should find out to see if I should get some more for him. They're a little caffeine pick-me-up, but they have the hot chocolates, and they have all of the different frozen foods. They do have the peppermint mocha, like the cold foam, but I'm not that crazy about the cold foam. And then they have more cream cheese here and all sorts of different dips. And then I remembered the vegetable dip was on sale, so I gotta get that. And just more cookies. I always love these. These are nice to throw in the cookie jar if you don't feel like baking. I used to get these a lot when the kids were little, and my mom wasn't a big baker, so she would get these quite often too. But they have some cute little Laura Secord items here. I didn't realize this, for $14. Like, if you know somebody that loves snowman or penguins, like, they can have the little canister with the cookies. You just have to kind of know the person that you're buying for, because sometimes that stuff can just end up being clutter. They have all of the different mugs, and then, you know, a couple of months from now, you'll see it all at the thrift stores, but they have a lot of different packages here. And then this caught my eye, the table runner with the cardigans with cardinals, for $16. I thought that was a good price. And the crackers, $1.67. That's a really great price, but I already have all of the ones that I want. And you got a little sneak peek at my cart. And the all sorts, that's always a great gift for Christmas because it can be consumed with a nice card. And these are my husband's favorite, the icy squares melts. And then they also have a lot of appetizers here. We do have an M&M store in Canada, but these ones here are probably a little bit more affordable. And then they have a lot of the baked goods and a lot of the other items here for all of your fruitcakes and baking. And this is just probably a little bit different compared to Bulk Barn. I shared that store with you a couple of days ago. But they do have a pretty good selection of little appetizers here. I also wanted to look for sprinkles. I was looking for gingerbread men ones because I think I got them here last year, but they didn't have a lot to choose from. And this little bottle was $2. These were the ones I used last year. So I don't feel so bad that I got that great big bag at Bulk Barn for, I think, $11. These sheets, I thought they were pricey, $44, but then I saw that they were king because I know we have them for our queen size bed. And the quality seems good. And these throw blankets are $15. I think they're really nice if you want to have something just to kind of throw over yourself if you're watching a movie or sitting in the chair. But I didn't think this was a very good deal for $30. I didn't think it was very high quality because I know I can get ones at other stores for a little bit more and a nicer quality. And then I just wanted to take a little look at the Christmas items here. They have a lot of different things. This is like an advent calendar, but it's like little squishy things that you can hang on the tree for $20. So there's always different advent things that people do. And then they have the little Squishmallow ornaments, so they're like $8.99, and then if you get the calendar for $20, that's a pretty good deal. And if you want to have your own little Christmas planner like me, there's lots of cute little notebooks for a reasonable price. And I thought this was really cute too, the paint your own plate to leave out for Santa, and that could be a family treasure for years to come. And then they have lots of linens and shower curtains and stockings and all the decorative stuff, but I don't need anything, but I just thought I would share it with all of you. And I saw more sheets here. This gingerbread one's cute. Andrew's candy cane ones were from here, and they're $20. And I think they're pretty good. And the old Darlene would have grabbed this gnome in a minute because he is cute and adorable, but I don't need him, even though he's only $15. But I wanted to take a look at the ornaments because I was looking to see if there was any little mice because all the ones at Walmart were picked over. And for some reason, I thought I saw one here at Jang and Tiger, but I'm not seeing any. I stopped in at the thrift store and I thought this tree was nice, and then I saw the price, $45. I thought that was a little much for a used tree. And then I always take a look at the puzzles just to see if there's anything here. There's no Christmas ones, but I'm always looking for Ravensburger ones, and here's a pretty nice one. It's 60 piece and it has all of the different movies, and for $3 that's a pretty good price. And the other thing about the holidays is if you need something that you might only use for one season, take a look. This actually looked really nice for $10. I don't know a lot about pottery and all of that, but if somebody was looking for it, they would know it was a good or not. And then I saw this tree and this thing was like falling apart. $70. That was just ridiculous. And there's a lot more Christmas stuff here and you can get caught up in it, but I just wanted to take a look through the bags and look at this. There's a little mouse for $3.49. I couldn't even get a new one for that price, so I'm just looking to see what else is in the bag, and I don't want to look too much, but something was pulling me in here today. Okay, let's do the haul. So Andrew loves wearing these sweaters all throughout the month, so 'twas the night before Christmas. I don't know if it's gonna hold up. That's the thing. I know last year we got some like long sleeve t-shirts, but I don't know. I just couldn't resist. I thought it was cute for $25, but maybe I won't put it in the dryer and then maybe that will help. But anyways, I did get the Grinch. I only want the pants, but I just know that I don't have anything like this, and I have like the pumpkin spice ones I got there a couple of years ago, and I love pulling them out, so I think I will enjoy this. And I know Andrew likes the character, so I think that'll be cute. These were $1 off, so I just got them for the dogs. Gingerbread, human grade organic. Like you see the videos of like I've bought them before for the dogs, I think for Christmas, like they look like Oreos. And like people are eating them and they don't even realize it, but obviously it's not going to hurt them. But I just thought that was cute. The cream cheese, so these were $1.50 off and the limit was $5. So I said depending on the date, 4 or 6, so I got the limit 5. And then this was just one of those little things that I didn't even realize because I saw that the dip was on sale, so it was $1 off. But I got the homestyle ranch and the French onion, and I looked at the date and it's good because that's one of those little things, like whenever you're doing something last minute for the holidays, like making up a veggie tray or something like that, you know, I usually like run out and, you know, I'm not even thinking about it. And then sometimes depending on which store I have to go to, the dip can be anywhere from like $4 to $5, $6 depending on it. So I just thought these are the little things that are good to have, especially the cream cheese. There was another gentleman there came right after me and he was grabbing them too. So that's what I got at Giant Tiger. And then Value Village. Wow, you just gotta be careful. I don't have a lot of luck thrifting, but for $3, I just thought this was really nice. And the floor puzzles, sometimes it's a little bit harder for Andrew because it's a different angle and the bigger pieces. So hopefully all the pieces are there. And then, I don't know, I thought they had some at Giant Tiger. They didn't. Something pulled me into the thrift store and I saw that. And then I opened it up. Like this one was never even used. Like the little tag is still on it. But like it lights up. I actually like the little animal. I just don't really care for the ball. But I don't know. I just thought it was kind of cute. This one here was cute, but the little ears off of it. I don't know. When I saw that. And then I had seen this bell and then this for a special teacher at Christmas. 1983. I don't know, that's those things about like when you give Christmas gifts and you know, what do you hang on to, like what do teachers get every year, and I don't know. So I don't want any of these. I thought this was really sweet, but for $3.49 all I wanted was the mouse. So I'm just gonna put everything back in here and then just give it right back to them. So it's okay. It's the way that it goes. And for $3.49, I know that that's how much a mouse is more. Like I wish I would have got the ones at Walmart, but I actually think this one here is a little bit more special than just kind of buying it earlier. So I think I appreciate this one a lot more. I wanted to share this with all of you because it was just one of those days I was out longer than I thought I was going to be, and I was like running behind and I was feeling very stressful because there's a lot of things going on other than Vlogmas. I just needed to color, and when I color and I play the Charlie Brown Christmas album, it's jazzy and acoustic. So here's the finished product. I put the little white lines in here and now I just feel calm and relaxed, and now I'm ready to get back on track, but I needed to take that little bit of time for myself. I'm feeling better. I set the timer for 30 minutes, so I'm going to power through and get all of the little household things done. And yes, I got to vacuum the stairs. This is the process. It's slow and tedious, but I wanted to share it with you because Linus is my little shadow, and I thought it was so cute whenever I was watching back and editing this, so I hope that you enjoy.
Christmas is just around the corner, coming up just around the bend. Holiday couldn't be here sooner. Holiday for family and friends. And we've got pine tree, pine cone, evergreen, mistletoe, candy cane, Santa Claus, a gingerbread woman and a gingerbread man in a gingerbread house and all. Christmas is just around the corner, coming up just around the bend.
My plan has been to do a little bit every day, and I really wanted to just go ahead and get everything out, but I knew I needed to do all of the little things, take care of the household chores and all of that. And now I'm ready to start doing a little bit of decorating, and I really just want to get the garland on my hutch. We had an electric fireplace for years, but then it was time to get rid of it. It quit working, but I really just want to kind of get like the basics up for right now, and then I have stuff at the bottom of the bin, so I just have to find everything and then just kind of get it together. So at least this way I have a starting point that I'm getting kind of excited as I'm pulling everything out. But honestly, this is pretty much all I have is this tote, that bag, and then I have another bin with all of the pillows and blankets for my holiday decorating. Our hutch from IKEA is pretty much like what we decorate now. So like this table runner, my daughter gave it to me for Christmas one year, and then the garland, we've had it for years. I had to like redo the lights and everything on it, but I don't want to get rid of it because we've had it for so long and it just wouldn't be Christmas without it. And that's one of the things I love about our home during the holiday season is at night whenever all of the lights are on. And that's really what I want to do today is just get those little things up to make the house feel a little bit more festive as it gets dark so early now. I think what was starting to make me very anxious was I made a list in the morning of all the things that I wanted to do. And then, I didn't plan on going to the thrift store and I really looked around, but the editing is the big thing that I'm trying to get done. And I had emails and comments and a voicemail, and then I had a bunch of stuff to order and I wanted to take priority for all of that. So it ended up taking a lot longer than I thought it was going to. So I'm just pushing through and doing a bunch of the vacuuming and all of that. The bathroom and empty the bin and all of that. I'll do that a little bit later, but I'm just trying to get those things done. And then I have extra little things to do. I gave myself some space, and then there's things that have to be taken care of tonight. But the biggest thing is just taking care of the things that need to get done and do what I can, and then focus on my daily 5. And it's really about staying up on all of those little things. And that's exactly what I am doing on this day. And I forgot the friggin' spinach because I was looking at so much stuff, and then when I went to get the dip, I ended up getting 2. It wasn't even on my list, but I knew that it was there, and then I forgot all about the spinach because that's where that would have been, and I should have checked my list before I went. So, it's all the little things. Isn't that how the saying goes? Making your list and checking it twice. I was going to check it before I left the store, and then I got distracted because something caught my eye and I had to go check on it. But I got this pad out. I got it last year, and this is a great gift for anybody because it's something they'll use. I wouldn't get Christmas, but anything with a magnet on the back, they can attach it to their fridge. And I didn't switch my hand soap over. Like, make up a nice little package with like a notepad, soap or something that they'll use. And I think that just goes a lot further than something that, I don't know, if like trinkety or if they're going to use it, but like notepads, because everybody always making grocery lists. I know some people use their phones and everything, but I'm still old school. I like a pad of paper, and then they can have a pen with it, and then like hand soap. And like took advantage of the sale. These were I think $3 a bottle or something. I forget. My cart was like in a couple of $100, and then by the time I put the code in, it was like less than $100. And it's for me, for our daughter, and then also to give for gifts for the Christmas and the winter. Winter scents are a lot nicer to use after the holidays, but I wanted the red, and my husband likes the flannel, so it's kind of nice that it's a little bit of a Christmas one this year. So anyways, I gotta check my list because I gotta hit the road. I have a couple minutes before I go. I'm gonna hang my little mouse up. And I was so mad whenever I was like starting to look to see like what's on sale and, you know, coming up with like my meal plan, rough meal plan for the next couple of days. I have a 4-part food organization series down below because I was putting all the links and everything for like my upload defaults. And it's just kind of the way that I roll. Like this morning I got a few things and I forgot the spinach, but that's okay. And as I was driving home, a couple of things like popped in my brain that I forgot about. I've talked a little bit on about my journey here on my YouTube channel, like with a woman. I have fibroids and all of that, so long story short, the referral went pretty quick once I asked for it, and I saw the specialist. He, you know, gave me a couple of recommendations, and it was a shot. It was good for 3 months, and he said like 2 rounds you should be good. So I'm feeling a lot better. The side effects kind of suck. I'm feeling like very bloated. I've maintained the 27-pound weight loss, noticing my face ain't as thin as it was and all of that, but I gotta let the medication work and do all of that. But the end of the 6 months is right at the end of December, so I gotta call and make some appointments, get the scans and everything redone. But I do not want to do another dose of the medication because I'm not happy with the side effects, and I want my body to deal with all of that naturally. And then some people that have had the things with the fibroids, they get a scraping of their uterus and all of that, and then they go from there, and they've been happy with it. And that was my goal, because the doctor said that I needed to shrink the fibroids, and this is like the side effects of the medication. It stops everything, and hopefully there's shrinkage and all of that, but I won't know until, you know, either later this month or in the new year. And then I also had a letter before the Canada Post strike for a mammogram. And in Ontario, like every province in Canada has like their own healthcare for the province. So in Ontario, ours is called OHIP, Ontario Health Insurance, whatever plan. And they do a lot of preventative things, so colonoscopies, pap smears, mammograms. So I got mine for a mammogram, so I need to call and make an appointment. But they also changed all of that now, so like you don't need a referral for a mammogram to try and do preventative measures for breast cancer. So that's one of the things that's going on. I completely forgot about it, so I wrote it down in my little book, and I'm just gonna leave that until the new year to book the appointment, because it's probably like pretty booked up because they brought in like who can get them. So anyways, I'm gonna put my little mouse on the tree. I gotta get going, pick my boy up, and then do all of the things that have to be done. Okay, the craziness has settled down. Linus gets so excited when we all come home, and now it is time for my little pick-me-up. So day 4, it's looking like it's gonna be coconut, but it also looks like day 5 is going to be coconut too. So that wouldn't be so great, but we're going to see what it is. And I was right. It's Coconut Delight. They had this last year and it was really good. And I think my pick-me-up mug is going to be my special Charlie Brown one. So I can't wait to just sit down and to have a little pick-me-up. We are having pizza, and it's not Friday night. This is part of our new routine. But they were having a special at a certain place that if you bought pizza, a certain amount of each pizza went to a charity to help for Christmas dinners for those that don't have family or that are in need. So we thought it was the perfect night to do it. I had a salad kit for us, and then Andrew has some fruit, and it was really nice not to have a big mess for dinner. And now it is time. My husband puts all the trees up, so it is tree number 3. We're working together to get the lights in. And this was an impulse purchase one year at Michael's for our corner, because I usually have a yellow chair here, but I love it, and I keep it up throughout the month of January just for those winter blues. So I just wanted it up to have some lights and get that festive mood on our main floor. So that's all that's happening tonight. I'm not fluffing it or doing anything, but it's kind of like that gray and red theme, but it went together pretty easy. I just don't have the patience for all the cords and everything, but there was a lot of years where I did all of this on my own. So I am thankful that hubby is home all the time now to do all of these little things. And now I'll work my magic to make it all pretty, but it's not happening tonight. This is what I love. The Christmas lights at night in the home. It's so cozy. Everything's not decorated, but at least I have the lights out. There's my laundry done, staying on top of it, and just thanks for letting me vent too. I was going through lots of big life changes and all that, and I was pretty overwhelmed with everything, and I can shut down pretty easily. And when you shut yourself down, it's hard to get back on track. So doing Vlogmas is really helping me. And Hunter is sitting looking outside, so we're going to let him out. And we have just a little bit of snow starting to fall again. It does feel very magical at night with all of the Christmas lights, and I can't wait to finish off all of the decorating. And one of the things that I should be doing now is I love going for walks at night, seeing all of the Christmas lights and people's Christmas trees in their windows. I find it very relaxing. So I should start switching up my walks to go at night and not necessarily always do them first thing in the morning, because these magical walks at night is a little bit of me time, and it's just kind of what I need. So the other thing I'm going to do right now is I'm going to update my freezer inventory. I got to make some lists. There's some specials on that I want to get. I want to do a Walmart pickup order, go through the Flip app, get all of that taken care of. And then the other thing that we started doing when we get pizza is we freeze it. So some nights on Friday night, Steve and I will have something that Andrew doesn't like. So I take these slices of pizza, I put them in the freezer, then I thaw them and I do them in the air fryer. Honestly, they're better reheated than they are fresh. So that's one of the things that I do. And it was great because we were able to help out a charity. And then we did the puzzle. All of the pieces were together and it was really nice. So lots of the times we'll do the puzzles and then we share them with others now that I know all of the pieces are there. So that's something that I like to do too, because we would just have so many puzzles. And now Andrew's gone to bed. Steve and I are going to watch Matlock. I don't watch a lot of TV, but I do like these kinds of shows where there's something solved every week and then there's an ongoing storyline. So we are watching this together and I'm sitting beside the beautiful Christmas tree. And I put my little mouse right here, so whenever I'm sitting here watching something, I can see him. So thanks for watching, everybody. I know it was a long one today, but it was very helpful to me. And hopefully it lets you know, there's a lot of stuff going on in life, but I can't wait to see you all tomorrow.